Okay, I will start with the discussion for the bar inside the landing slab first. We identify just now A as Y12250 and I highlight this one in red color. Okay, so you can see B is in blue color, Y12150. So my first question is to identify for Chua Yi Hong to identify the top bar that is A. And actually for the top bar that is attached with the top flight, that is A, should be similar with the answer given by Farah, that is already been highlighted in bottom bar. Okay, if you look at this, Farah already highlight in circular red color, so that also should be similar with the answer given by Chua Yi Hong. Okay, class? Now, the most important is, I think that one you can take note that the answer given by Farah and Chua Yi Hong should be similar. So the answer that you have to write, you have to refer to 2.6 meter. So if I draw, this one is actually 2.6, sorry, should be red color. This one should be along the way 2.6 meter, 2.62600, then you have to deduct 2 concrete cover so that you can get the length of the bar or the answer of the bar for the bottom bar, that is to Y12 and 250. But do not take 2600 because you have to deduct 2 concrete cover. The information of the concrete cover had been given here. Is there any information for the concrete cover? If not been given, you have to take note that the concrete cover normally is 25 mm. Okay, is it stated in drawing number 2? Drawing number 2. The concrete cover shall be 25 mm minimum unless otherwise stated. So yes, that one had been shown. So the concrete cover is 25. Remember, when you write down the answer for the bottom bar or for the top bar, that is A, Y12 250, deduct to concrete cover. Now, let's go to answer given by B, Y12 150 by top bar part A, Jose Tinzi Hao. So Jose Tinzi Hao, yes, your answer is correct. So if I take out your answer in blue color, your answer should be, look at the green color, yeah, the answer should be like this. So you have to scale the length of here, the length of here, and the length of this one. So Jose Tinzi Hao, your answer is correct. And then Lao Xinyi, bottom bar, top flight, bottom bar, but this one to the top flight. So the answer given by Lao Xinyi is in yellow color. So the yellow color is like this. Can you see that? So this is also correct. And then next one by Sean Kuzi Hao. If you draw again, you can see something like this. Okay, so this is also correct. And the last one is my answer in orange color. That is like this. Right, so when you write the answer, you can group all of these inside the sidecast and you total up later. You have to finish all the measurement for the landing slab first, then only you move to the rest. Okay, either you want to finish Y12 250 first, or whether you want to finish Y12 150. But normally, when we calculate, we finish according to the shape. Okay, so if you summarize, you can write down, okay, the first one, you take out like this. So what is the answer? The second one, like this. The third one, like this. And the fourth one, like this. So at least 1, 2, 3, 4 must be settled first. Then you can move to this one. This is the second part. So you finish all of this and move to second part. So your answer is properly arranged. Why I would like you to settle all this one first? Because it's having the similar category and the spacing. So the numbers of the bar can be shared. Okay, now if I would like to identify the numbers of the bar for this one, What is the numbers of the bar? Make sure you only measure according to the width of the staircase. You cannot measure by referring to 2006 for these numbers of the bar. Why? Because we are referring to the bar that is attached with the staircase. So if they are attached with the staircase, this one must be according to the width of the staircase. If I draw again, you can see that they are repetition of the bar like this, but it's only until inside the staircase area. So the numbers of the bar for this one should be similar, and the numbers of the bar for this two also should be similar. Okay, what is the width of the staircase? 1200. Then you have to deduct 2 concrete cover, then you divide with the spacing. Okay. Now, the answer given by Rachel, the stirrup shall be R10 247. So can you total up the answer for the stirrup in the landing beam and the main bar in the landing beam, class? Can you total up? The answer is cannot, because the category of the bar is different. You can see that the main bar is using Y, but the stirrup is using R. So basically, if the category are different, you cannot combine all together. And number two, definitely you can see that the size are different as well. One is Y12 and then the one is R10. So in terms of diameter, definitely different, so it cannot total up. So that means this one should be one item, and the bar reinforcement inside this also should be one item. Okay, the answer given by James here is Y12 250. Okay, let's move to drawing number 2. If you look at drawing number 2, this is Y12. James, there is no spacing for the bar inside the landing beam, yeah? There is no spacing. So you can see here, there are only 2 numbers of the bar inside the landing beam on the top, and there are another 2 numbers of the bar inside the landing beam at the bottom. So when you measure, you only have to times 4. Okay, that one is for landing beam, Y12 and R10. So 2 different items. Okay. And then the last one, inside the inside the staircase. Okay, let's look at the answer for the identification of the bar inside the staircase. Okay, if you look at this one is not been measured yet. The blue color that I highlight, this one is not been measured yet. So the blue color here should belong to landing slab or staircase. The blue color that I highlight now, staircase or landing slab, class, that should belong to staircase. Okay, so what I highlight here is actually Y12 150. So this is the first item that you have to measure under staircase. Okay, another one, you can write down, okay, maybe like this. This one, the red color, you can see the specification is different. This is using Y10-150. So definitely you cannot total up, even though both are inside the staircase. So this is item number 2. Let's compare this answer with the bottom flight. Okay. If we look at the bottom flight, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this one should be until here. Then this one having similar specification. Can you see that? So this part is also item number 1. When I say this is item number 1, that means you can total up. You can total up Y12 150 for the top flight and Y12 150 for the bottom flight. And then look at the last one that is in bullet color. Sorry, bullet, I guess maybe you can put purple. Look at this. This is the bullet one. But you can see that the bar reinforcement having different category because this is using mild steel. So this one should be item number 3 in the staircase. Okay, class. So you can see how we identify the bar reinforcement inside the staircase element. First, you have to identify the bar reinforcement inside the landing slab. Number 2, you measure either in landing beam or either in the staircase. Then we complete all the measurement. So as the summary, if I repeat what we have discussed before, you can see here, number 1, in the landing slab, we have something like this, we have something like this, and this one, and this one. These 4 items, and also with the bullet that highlighted by Farah just now, for top flight and bottom flight, can be measured under one item. Why can be measured under one item? Because they are having similar category, both inside the landing slab and both having similar high tensile and similar sizes. So spacing is not the item that showed you have to measure separately. Yeah. Okay, the second one, we have this inside the staircase. This is the second item. The third item, you can see this one. Number 4 is this one. Number 5 is inside the main bar in the landing beam. And number 6, you can see the stirrup in the landing beam. Stirrup in landing beam. So in this scenario, you have about 6 items to be measured for reinforcement inside the staircase. But if you ask me whether this item can be similar numbers for all design, the answer is no, because you have to check whether the design having similar category or not similar category. In this example, item number 1 having similar category. You may see that there are some cases, maybe item number 1, the purple color is Y10, maybe the red color here is Y12. So you cannot measure under similar category. So principally, before we end the session, please take note that we have to identify according to the category of the bar, either mild steel or high tensile. You have to check whether the diameter is similar, whether the texture is similar, and whether they are in the similar location. Okay, location here is where I ask you to measure the landing slab first. After that, you identify for the steps. Then after that, you identify for the landing beam, LB. LB, sorry. Okay, so that will be the end of the discussion before you start your work in the studio.